Thank you very much, Madam President. I appreciate your efforts. This year, the governor and our majority leadership have said that education is at the top of their agenda, and I could not agree more. There is no path to our state's economic revitalization that does not require a strong and robust education program from preschool through college. That said, I'm not sure we would identify the same steps along the path to reach that goal, because unfortunately, what improving education has meant over the last several years is a systematic defunding of the public schools in favor of unfettered new charter and cyber schools. And what many people don't know is that here in Michigan, close to 80% of those charter schools are operated by private, for-profit education management organizations. This is by far the largest number of any state in the entire nation. And it means the vast majority of our charter schools are by definition in the business of making money off of our kids' education without the same accountability and transparency requirements that we seem to be endlessly piling on to our traditional charters and public schools. What's more, these schools have proven to be no more successful than traditional public schools that we are failing to support at adequate levels. In fact, studies have shown that charter schools perform similarly to demographically matched traditional public schools on standardized tests. That phrase, demographically matched, is important because only 1/4 of charter schools have student populations similar to local school districts in terms of ethnic composition and the proportion of low-income students. And to add insult to injury, many of these large education management organizations are located in other states. So we're not even supporting Michigan businesses or residents with these profits. That's why today I am reintroducing my joint resolution to amend Michigan's Constitution to prohibit the operation of a public school on a for-profit basis. I think we can all agree that we have a lot of work here to do to ensure that our students get the education they need to be successful. And we need to think outside the box together, all of us. But our kids cannot be part of an untested business venture or a grand corporate experiment. Our students are not widgets, and I am not sure how we can legitimately expect that we will move any closer to meeting our critical education outcomes by continuing to allow someone else's bottom line to drive the process. As we begin yet another session, I hope you will join me in partnering with our educators, our school board members, and our parents to put the emphasis back on teaching and learning and back it up with sufficient resources that recognize that some kids are simply going to need more because unfortunately they come to school with so much less. Let's take the dollars away from out-of-state CEOs and put them back in the classroom. And I hope my colleagues will join me. And Madam President, I'd like my statement printed in today's journal.